Unity. What's good, y'all? Probably like my third video in a row, but today we'll be discussing the importance of being careful who you trust or even trusting no one. Uh, Point is, what I want you to understand is that we live in a very evil matrix. We live in a matrix full of people who are willing to kill over a presidency or a president or democracy or democrat system or all that BS. We live in a world full of people who are willing to kill over Jesus, over religion, over a false lie, a reality, something that they're not even willing to accept the truth about. We live in a world full of people who are willing to betray you and lie to you and deceive you for money or for fame or for women or for fortune or even for a pair of shoes. We live in a world full of very negative, very evil people. And if you don't understand and know the intentions of these negative people, you will not know who to trust, which is why I'm telling you to be very careful who you trust. Because nowadays, we got to understand, like I said, we live in a very negative world and a negative matrix. Now, I don't blame it on Gaia, Mama Gaia, aka Earth. No, it is the matrix and the wicked, evil people, these evil motherfuckers, these beings who have set up the matrix to be this way. And people put their trust into these presidents, into these governments, into these cops, into these people, into these pastors, into these famous pastors, and they don't question anything about them. They trust them wholeheartedly when these people they trust are the ones who don't give a fuck about them, to be honest with you. These presidents don't care about any of these people who they so-called vote for, because at the end of the day, the votes don't matter. But they trust it anyway. They trust the system. They trust religion. They don't question anything. They don't question the origin of anything. They don't question a president. And those who lack a free mind lack intelligence. And because of that, they lack the ability to even question anything. But you see, you and I, of course, hopefully you and I, understand and know that we should be very careful who we trust. Because at the end of the day, I've been through a lot when it comes to trust. Because, let me tell you a little story real quick. You see, I don't know if you know, or if y'all know, but during the December 21st times, like the December 21st period, where everybody was like talking about the solar flare and this and that's going to happen on December 21st. Here's the thing. Before that, like during that period, not like on the day, like not on December 21st specifically, but like during that period, like when it was coming up, a lot of shit was happening in the so-called spiritual community. Okay? Now, mind you, what was happening was that a lot of so-called spiritual people were being exposed, especially these so-called master teachers. And I will be making a video on like master teachers and that like they shouldn't be trusted either. Like your Rashad Jamal and your Isis Wisdom. I will be making a video on that. Maybe like the video after this or like soon, but I will be making a video on that. But point is that during that period, it was like, okay, so that YouTuber is an agent. I can't trust them. And then I was like hoping I could trust another YouTuber. And I was like, damn, I can't trust them. And then another one, damn, I can't trust them. And it was happening over and over and over and over until I finally realized that I can't trust anyone or any of them. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't any trustworthy people out there. There are. But what I'm truly saying is that I began to realize that I should question everyone around me and question everything. And those with a free mind and those who know who and who not to trust are very powerful and are very dangerous. And that's a great thing. But it isn't to these oppressors and these enemies and those who try to deceive and lie to us. But you see, you and I, we understand and know that it's all cap, it's all bullshit, it's all lies. Everything these fake so-called spiritual YouTubers tell us is all lies. But you got to understand that to others, it's truth. And they trust these people wholeheartedly. But it is what it is, you feel me? You got to understand that. We got to know and understand that trust is not something that should be given to anybody. Trust should be earned. And I mean earned. Like, for me personally, you can't just, oh, I like you. Oh, you're my friend. Cool, I trust you. No. I have to know you for years. You have to prove your trust to me. It's like you have to go like on some Jedi type shit. Like you have to like go through some tests to prove you can trust me. Be trusted, you know? And I can trust you. You feel me? That's what I meant. But it's like once you break my trust, it's over. You cannot be trusted again. Because if you can break my trust one time, you can break it again. And that's what happens with a lot of people. They end up getting cheated on, like betrayed multiple times because they keep on trusting them multiple times and they don't learn to not trust not just that person, but like anyone. Or be careful who you trust in, at least. So my point of this video is to either trust no one at all because you don't know their motives or their intentions, or if they'll even betray you. You never know. I know a lot of people who I thought would never betray me, who did. I know a lot of people who I thought would never talk shit behind my back, and they did. Hell, I know people who even pretty much like admitted that they betrayed me and that they were never on my side. So my point is to either trust no one or be careful who you trust. Or you can trust everything everyone says and be deceived. But at the end of the day, you have free will. Do whatever you like. Live the life you want. As long as you are not harming or hurting or causing any negativity, vibe out, rock out. Live the reality and the life you want. And that is the point of this video. So, much love and support to you. Much value, much understanding, much positive energy. Unity, unity, unity. And remain eternal.